All right. It's Wednesday, it's Saturday. You know what that means? Time for AEW Collision. Yes, I am back on a Saturday night. It's been way too long because of the NBA and NHL playoffs and AEW switching to Dynamite. We're switching to 4 hours on Wednesday for Dynamite and Collision. Been way too long for that, so I'm back. And we have a good collision card for tonight. We have three matches already scheduled. We have a singles match, Swerve Strickland taking on Shane Taylor. We have an 8-woman tag match, Thunder Rosa, Queen Laminata, Anna Jay, and Ty Mello versus Athena, Thekla, Megan Bain, and Penelope Ford. We have a singles match, John Moxley versus A.R. Fox. It's a lot of fun, and it's all set to start in about 24 minutes, so stay tuned. But I don't like the 4 hours on Wednesday. I mean, because one, it takes too long. Two, I have a a day where, on Thursday I have a trip to Echo, which is every citizen has opportunities, which is a place for the development, which is a place that helps disabled people get jobs and stuff like that. So, so there's that, and I mean, I'm one who likes Collision on Saturdays for 2 hours from eight to 10. And speaking of 2 hours, thank goodness WWE has come to their senses and have SmackDown back to 2 hours as well, beginning July 4th. So next Saturday is going to be a taped SmackDown, or rather, July 4th will be a taped SmackDown. It'll be a 2 hour SmackDown, which is wonderful news. And yeah, so I mean, it's just good fun. Oh, by the way, thank you go out to Mossy B and Jasper, two new followers to my stream. And by the way, thank you to Jolly George XO for giving me a shout out when I rated her stream. So there's that, and it's gonna be a whole lot of fun. Actually, I'll just change the category here. Change it up to sports, and but yeah, so we have, and by the way, we have a couple of wonderful things planned. On next Saturday, I have a conference with my church, so I'll probably not be streaming. It all depends on if I go or not. And on July 12th, I definitely won't be streaming because there's Saturday night's main event, and I'll be in another stream for that one. So things are gonna be a whole lot of fun here. Oh, by the way, I need to promote myself in other channels, so let's do that. but yeah, so everything is everything's good here, and we have a whole lot of good and interesting things coming up over the over the past couple or over the next month or so. There's a whole lot of wrestling going on, and with there being a whole lot of wrestling, it's bound to lead to a whole lot of good events coming up. And by the way, stay tuned because a good friend Nick Terrio, who is off for the summer, is going to be having a whole lot of things going on over on his channel. So stay tuned for that as well. And yeah, so we got many good things going on. By the way, we have few new people with the ringside rundown as well. So there's a nice little wrestling community going on. And so with this neat little wrestling community, things are looking up. Things are definitely looking up in the world. So we got all that going, and with all these there it is. And with all of these Valorant as well as Valorant, which I have not played, but I'm considering doing. There's also Call of Duty, and many people just basically just pretty much doing just chatting. This has been a pretty decent few months. With Kai Sanat doing his Human University, and with I mean, even if it was for just for a weekend, I've watched a few things with that on Twitch, and things that had gone on there were pretty rather interesting, and something that I might want to take part in pretty soon as well. So and in order to do that, I need help from you guys. So be a friend, tell a friend. Just if you're new to the stream and you're watching it either live or in VOD, just hit that follow button. I don't have a subscribe yet because I'm not affiliated. I am trying to get to affiliate though. So if you're watching it live, just tell a friend and bring them over so we can get to that affiliate mode. because once I hit affiliate, you know, things are definitely gonna be hitting the ground running with that. So let me just, yeah, and I'm just finishing up my sub promotions and other Discord channels. Hey, shoot. Yeah, so we got a lot of good things going on, and I do have my Substack, which I need to get back into doing myself. I've been neglecting many things. I've been neglecting the Substack. I've been neglecting, you know, the you. I've been neglecting my. Well, I I wouldn't quite say neglecting my website per se because I've been working on my website for quite some time, and have been slowly but surely adding to it. But excuse me. So, but yeah, I've been working on my website behind the scenes. So check it out at rickbulow.com. And I have a few blogs that I need that that definitely that I most definitely need to work on as well. So just help a friend out here. And we do need quality. Hey, Hinder, thanks for. How you doing? Hey, Maniac. Hey, sorry about that, guys. I'm still working on my self promotions. I have a lot of channels that I'm doing that. Okay, and yes, your timer is going, Hinder. So we got it. So we have everything going, and yeah, sorry about that, Hinder. Hey, you know, at least I'm not like Rez who never looks at his chat. At least I look at it every now and then. Of course, I'm not as big of a yepper as he is, which is probably a good thing. I should be done with my self promotions elsewhere right about soonish. About soonish. And okay, and I am done right about good. And I'm done right about now with my self promotion, so you know, y- I'm one who plugs things a lot. I'm doing alright, Hinder. Just resting up. So I understand you had a pretty busy day last night, watching SmackDown and every. well, live watching SmackDown live, no less, and everything like that. So yeah, you might have to. Yeah, you may have to tell a little bit more as to how things were and who you and also who you met, if any, if anything. Hmm. Ouch. Yeah, so we have. You know, some days I wish Discord would just come in with America all as red thing automatically, so we don't have to go through all the servers and mark them as red ourselves. But that would be asking a little too much from them. So so how was your guys' day so far? What did y'all do? Come on. Good. Delete them. Recycle bin. And I empty the recycle bin here. Shoot. So, and as we have we're just over 5 minutes until AEW Collision starts. we can't get everything ready here. And we also have, we have 10 minutes Tony Storm in action as well. Christian Cage says here Christian Cage is in action, and we also have fallouts from Grand Slam Mexico. And what's next for the Hurt Business? By the way, Cedric Alexander just made the move to TNA, so he's not going to be in the Hurt Business anymore, or Hurt Syndicate, whatever they call it. What the heck? Oh wow, here we go. That'll no longer. That'll work. As we are 3 minutes away from Collision, and having a lot of fun here. Ah. Okay. Why is this not working? There we go. Hey, Marish, no, Julia did not get robbed, and I don't know where we'll be seeing Elena Black, aka Cora Jade, but tell you one thing though, Marish, Julia versus Zelina Vega is gonna cook out loud. I got Zelina Vega winning that one, my friend. And no, just be glad Nick's not here when you say that, cause he may just mollywop you. Yeah, he may just mollywop your butt. wondering if Nick's gonna show it in stream. Probably not. If he does, it'd be good for us. Nope, it doesn't look like it. Good, but yeah, trying to do the ad-free thing over on Watch Wrestling. Well, what was formerly Watch Wrestling, now One Max. But it's time for Collision. I love Tony Schiavone's announcing. Of course, I had watched him through the old Jim Crockett promotions of the NWA into WCW. Come on. Come on. Okay. No. Actually, I had heard that Chelsea next year, Chelsea's actually pushing to be the first women's Money in the Bank holder to lose a cash-in. That's what Chelsea's angling toward. I don't know if I saw it on the John Report, TJR Wrestling or wherever, but I think I had heard, or rather, I think I had read that as we have Collision starting. Starting off with the Rider of Death himself, John Moxley, in action. Should prove to be an interesting way to start it off. Come on.
And Nigel McGuinness, what a way to
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah.
World Champion
John Moxley, who has lost in 2025, will be putting the title on the line.
And
Coming
Moxley.
up at All In Texas.
I don't think so, I don't think so, Marsh.
Live on pay-per-view.
I know Queen Amala. I know KJ is.
Walking with determination, certainly a modicum of momentum.
Which, by the way, KJ over Monet any day of the week, and twice on Sundays.
Team in the main event. Rolling up Swerve Strickland with a handful of tights. But it was after that match that it was Hangman Adam Page who came to the aid of Strickland. Otherwise it would have been a very different end for Grand Slam Mexico. But be that as it may, Moxley here tonight, looking to add yet more momentum as he heads to All In Texas. 21 days away, 3 weeks. 21 days, 3
Yeah,
weeks.
Fox coming out now.
Comes his opponent, which should be a great contrast in styles, a great matchup.
We have AR Fox coming out now, which should prove to be interesting because AR Fox is a high flyer.
Back in November of 2022 has really been a phenom, if you will, because of his high-flying skills. Certainly a huge fan favorite. And a very dangerous opponent for anybody. Known for that daredevil style. Devil may care. Takes risks. Sometimes it pays off, Tony. Sometimes it doesn't.
Took a risk already by turning his back on John Moxley, but he starts with a drop kick.
Ooh, starting up with a drop kick.
2-hour telecast coming to you live here on TNT, and yes,
Pipe
we had a
Ace.
phenomenal night in Mexico City at Grand Slam, Mexico. We'll
Yeah,
give you
Fox
some
chancing
highlights
it
a
out.
little bit later on in this telecast, but right now,
Oh,
Fox trying to take the fight to John Moxley.
nice
and being quite
enziguri.
successfully staggered the world champ back to the corner.
Talking about the clash of styles at the outset here. Started off with a little bit of
nice
fisticuffs from Fox,
clothesline.
but now going into his more standard book of
Got in,
tricks.
got it in with the thing. Ooh, what a punch.
Moxley was waiting for that with a right hand, and it just floored. Knocked him right
Ow.
over the air.
The young student, Wheeler Yuta at ringside, watching on and applauding. The self-proclaimed one true king.
Ooh.
Moxley, a vicious, unorthodox, and
Moxley
violent
is
man with
unorthodox.
no lack of compunction.
And a man who never travels alone, Nigel.
Strength in numbers, certainly.
Ooh, what a
Clubbing
crossface.
forearm.
You know, John Moxley may say that he's not concerned about Hangman Adam Page, but I think you can tell about
Tell me
Moxley's
Tony
concern
Swim
just the
speaks
way
live
he
tonight.
approaches this match. And by the way, you can see we're going to hear from Timeless Tony Storm here tonight, live on Collision. How about this? Swerve
Strickland and Shane Taylor. Ooh, what a
Two men who know each
Moxley
other.
biting.
A mixed
Yeah,
tag
Fox.
trios match.
Ooh, mixed trios.
We'll be talking more about that a little bit later on. A new member of the conglomeration, if you will. And then when you saw at the top of the telecast, an all-star eight-man
Also, 8-man tag
match
team
coming up.
match. Nice. Jet Speed versus Gates of
Jet Speed,
Agony.
Gates of Agony. We got so much going on. Ricochet with join us in
Whoa.
How about that move? DDT to the ropes. An all-star 8-woman tag match coming up.
Ooh, the
A lot
lolly.
going on here tonight at Collision. So glad you could be with us.
Ooh,
Well, plenty of action.
what a
ahead,
flipping
but plenty of
stomp
action this one. An
by
incredible singles match to
yeah,
get started
Fox.
Saturday night.
Wow.
Certainly all right for Fox. Looking for a real signature victory here.
Taking him right to the World Championship. Moxley, watch out!
Oh,
The official
Yuta.
distracted. Whether by chance
Whether Wheeler Yuta just
or
did what
otherwise,
he can.
Moxley
Flick punishment.
Breaking of the back.
I mean, his opponent, what's he doing?
Biting the ear. Ow.
But John Moxley had the effect anyway. Got the fight in before the 5.
head and arm triangle choke on the top rope though. Don't think he'll be able to complete. Whoa. So suplexes the man
Nice
instead.
suplex.
And Moxley now will go to pin.
1,
2. Got the
2.
forearm right across the face.
2 count on me.
Certainly his mind has to at least be
Hey,
potentially
contending AR Fox.
on all in, and his opponent,
This.
Hangman Adam Page, who had such an incredible moment. We were there. Arena, Mexico,
Drop
sneaking
the
into
arms. My
Spanish. Hold on a
maestro.
second. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
John Moxley.
Submission attempt.
Nice submission, but Moxley better watch, make sure his shoulders
Gets
are
those long, rangy legs
on the
on the
mat.
to secure the break.
Moxley gets the break. It is
Moxley
so
getting
great to
the
be back
break
with you
here.
live on a Saturday night here on TNT. Brandon Martinez getting the face of John Moxley. It's our home. We are live in Seattle.
Oh, what a
First of
catch.
2 nights, we're going to be in Seattle next Wednesday as well
Ooh.
with Dynamite.
It's good.
Fox
Whoa.
says, come on, I want it.
Yeah, Fox thing, come on.
Mox
now.
wants Mox.
Caught the foot.
Release his
Got
foot.
the foot.
Oh, he put it down. Moxley with the other foot. Up kick.
Okay.
standing.
Enziguri.
Enziguri, and here comes AR Fox over the top.
Tope Cornito.
Going with John Moxley on the floor.
Look how
Wow.
quickly he's pushing the AEW World Champion back in. Oh,
Got rid of Yuta right
Wheeler
quick.
Yuta, pump kick.
big chance.
Big chance is right.
Bus kick. Oh,
Kick.
drop the kick.
A
Cutter. Nice.
Looks
AI
around.
Fox.
Into the attack. A
A
running
louver
punt kick.
kick.
He's got John Moxley reeling here.
Rolling cutter. Oh, what a
You turn your back
clothesline.
for a split second on Moxley, and that can
What a
happen.
clothesline by Mox.
Moxley just suddenly came alive, shook
Ooh.
it off, and hold on. This has got to be it. Oh, got style, pile driver,
Go say a punch driver.
full mount.
Full mountain punch here.
Fox trying to cover up here, but Moxley relentless.
Fox got that left arm protecting his head.
He could have pinned him. Yeah, Fox is out. Match is
Bulldog.
over. Wow. John
Wow.
Moxley.
Moxley
He
defeated.
showed anger.
Wow, Moxley just defeated Yuta. Or
Directed
defeated.
to AR Fox, who had some great offense.
Wow.
And John Moxley's not done.
Gone now. The official's got to break that hold. Instead, Moxley does it himself.
Choking a man who is already out.
Dang.
Here's your winner, the AEW World Champion, John Moxley.
Oh no. No.
Not done. Oh,
Paradigm shift.
the Death Rider.
Or
He
rather,
directs Wheeler
Death
Yuta to get the
Rider.
microphone.
Moxley calling for the microphone, and he will get it.
Moxley with the mic.
Hangman.
What
This
the heck?
guy, the cowboy. This guy, Hangman Adam
Is he
Page.
calling out Hangman Adam Page?
I've been watching this guy piss away his opportunities for years. I've been watching this guy piss away his God-given gifts for years.
Oh wow.
And I don't have the same patience as you people have
Oh,
for your
my.
boy, the Hangman. I'm sick of waiting for him to get his act together. I am sick of the Cowboys crybaby crap.
Ooh.
This is a tough sport. This is a tough business.
You know.
On July 12th, at All In, I am gonna run the Hangman out of this sport for good.
Oh boy.
And Hangman, you can go back to counting chickens on your farm or whatever the hell it is you do. Because this business, it is not for you.
Oh wow.
That's with purpose, Nigel.
Decisive words, unquestionably. 3 weeks from tonight, all in
He beats
Texas.
indeed.
Hangman comes for the AEW World title.
There's no doubt John Moxley aims not only to retain the title, but to end the career.
As AEW World Champion looks ahead to All In, this past week at Grand Slam Mexico was one of the hottest shows in recent memory. Let's take a look back now at Mexico.
Man, Mexico. Oh. Yeah, Grand Slam Mexico was good.
For any wrestling fan, and I've been a wrestling fan all my life, the one place, the bucket list place to go is Arena Mexico.
Got the chance to wrestle in some of the most famous arenas across the world, but Arena Mexico may be the most important.
Welcome to Mexico City. Welcome to Grand Slam Mexico. And welcome to All Elite Wrestling. Gracias por recibirnos.
Thank you for having us in your house tonight.
International affair. Oh, Dustin, the red, white, and blue.
Excuse me.
That reaction says it all.
Hairs on an end.
MJF didn't want any more Mystico. MJF takes off the
Yes.
mask.
This
Okay, so stop
cathedral
my
of Lucha Libre.
Mercedes Moné.
Ooh.
Another championship. Tony Storm. Let the games begin. It's been an electric atmosphere all night long. Somehow, this crowd found a way to get even louder. Right at it, set.
John Moxley, le voy a partir su
Okay, the
madre.
beat your ass. Wow.
AEW Grand Slam Mexico was one for the ages. For myself, for Bandito, for Danny Garcia, we had a great night. Roddy, we wish you were there. But tonight, we're going to keep the party rolling with an 8-man tag team match. And tonight, AEW Collision is back on TNT, and I'm undisputed.
Ooh the lolly. Whoa. Ooh the lolly. This ought to be a good 8-man tag match.
Well, we saw at the top of the program, FTR, members of the Don Callis family, they are uniting for this All-Star 8-man tag team match.
Joining him, the Proto Star, Kyle Fletcher.
These are Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher, the Don Callis family, and listen to the well-deserved boos.
And accompanied by Stokely from Asheville, North Carolina, at a combined weight of 443 pounds, Dex the Axe and Cash Wheeler, FTR.
We heard what Stokely said. Starting out the embarrassment there at Arena Mexico. Daxiak suffering a rare loss after the tenured veteran Atlantis rolled him up with a small package in the center of the ring for a 3 count. Cash Wheeler unable. They won't be looking to repeat history.
Bandito.
And their opponents, first from Torreon, Mexico, weighing 211 pounds, here's the Ring of Honor World Champion,
Bandito coming out now, which is good.
The ROH World Champion, nothing less than a sensation. We have such a great roster.
Danny Garcia coming out
Ring of Honor
now.
as well. With that in mind, let's go back to Albany one more time.
from Buffalo, New York, weighing 187 pounds, Daniel Garcia.
Garcia and Bandito, part of a very impressive win
Yeah,
recently on
Daniel
Dynamite.
Garcia. And the Paragon. We're at least 2 members of the Paragon. Yay.
How about this for a tandem? Cole, Strong, Bandito, Garcia.
Not sure if that counts as a tandem. Tony, but I'll let you get away with it, be that as it may. There in Arena Mexico. What a superstar reaction to Adam Cole. Place came unglued. This man has that untangible, that special something. On the victorious side this past week at Grand Slam Mexico as well, there is nobody like
Adam Cole, baby.
that's timing, Tony. You can't teach that.
You are right.
You cannot teach that. This is going to be one heck of an 8-man
One
tag
thing I thought
match.
of, and of course you can never trust anybody associated with Don Callis. But if I'm the Protostar and Takeshita, I'm not so sure I even trust FTR. They have backstabbed so many people.
No honor among thieves, I believe that is the
Jackson Bandito starting it off.
cliche you're looking for. Oh, but wait a second, look at that.
With Takeshita. Putting back,
Takeshita
looking together.
reaching through the middle and top rope, grabbing the back of Bandito's tights. We want to talk about incredible reactions this past week in Arena Mexico. Bandito, wow.
Bandito.
What a start.
Up and
Such a
over.
star he has become. What a night he had in
Oh,
Arena
on his
Mexico.
feet. Nice
Big
drop
win for his
kick.
team, big drop kick. And that backed up Cash Wheeler.
Yeah, you could certainly see it, from Bandito,
Ooh, what a
or even, of course, the
close
legendary Mystico.
Oh.
Just the confidence they had almost in their home arena was something to behold.
Speaking of
Ah,
home, we're gonna
Roderick
make Chicago
Strong.
our home. Coming up very, very soon, fans.
Ooh,
That's right.
what a punch.
AEW Dynamite and Collision on Wednesday, July 16th, the 23rd, the 30th. Collision on the 17th, 26th, and 31st, all at the legendary Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. Special 6-day ticket packages are
Shipping
10% off.
reversal. Ooh,
AEWTIX.com. What a summer we're going to be
what a
having
forearm
here
by Takeshita.
in All Elite Wrestling.
Action so hot, you're going to have to wear
Kyle
shades.
Fletcher coming in.
And here's Kyle Fletcher in.
Big boot.
You know,
Ooh, head
And we-
punches.
we've said a lot of
Yeah.
bad things about Don Callis, all deserved. But I don't think there's any question that Kyle Fletcher's enjoyed the greatest part
What
of
a
his
boot
career.
by a
as
strong
part of the Don
leaping
Callis family.
kick.
Look at the kick by
Danny
Roderick Strong.
Garcia
Here comes
coming
Daniel Garcia.
in.
Former TNT champion Garcia.
Whoa, open hand
Ooh,
slap.
open hand.
Personally, was super excited to be there at Arena Mexico.
Whoa, down.
What a clothesline. Stokely Hathaway's upset.
Fletcher is
Ooh.
usually aggressor now, having to play defense in the corner.
10 punches in the corner.
Don Callis, conspicuous by his absence, but maybe we'll hear from him later on the show. We never know.
Yeah. There you go.
We will.
Let's
We
go.
will hear
Oh,
from Don
God. Hear
Callis
from Don Callis later. Oh,
But
boy.
later on in the program, looking forward to that. Oh, that's got the knee up.
Got the knee up.
You
Ooh.
can better believe that Daniel Garcia wants to get a part
Ooh.
of FTR. You were very close to that scene. The right
Al Fletcher just pounding away on Daniel
Three members of his
Garcia
team.
now.
And then when the
Now
opportunity
Dax
presents
coming
itself,
in.
boot to the face.
a cover.
How aggressive
One
Dax
count
the Axe is.
only.
Really fired up after he got embarrassed. Arena Mexico.
Getting a little bit of buffage.
Great TNT champ. It's fifth longest reign in AEW history. His reign was 134 days.
Magnificent
Gotta say,
shot.
I was
Ooh.
impressed with the
Nice belly to back suplex.
nothing compares to Christian Cage. Truly the greatest. Oh, here we go.
Tag.
Oh, back to
Bandito's back in.
Bandito.
Here comes the Ring of Honor champion.
Desperately trying to get out of the way of those shots. Bandito with a great drop
You know,
kick.
with the drop kick.
Sending to Kester down. Ducks
That's
low.
good. That's
Pick
slow.
up by Kyle Fletcher.
Nice DDT. Stay around his head.
Into a DDT. Tilt-a-whirl.
Talk about backbreaker. Nice. Let's go. As I'm switching another channel here. Just switching to another server.
This match
I have
continues on
Bandito
TNT.
coming out with Bandito on the floor in front of FTR and Stokely.
That got a little bit close.
Wow.
My liking, Tony.
Well, you got to admit, it was a great counter.
That sure was.
Oh, look at this. This is despicable. Being browbeat, trash talk by Stokely while being hammered by Dax.
Here we are, taking a risk. Unable to complete. But FTR certainly were.
Right on the
Bandito
announce
did his
table.
best
Wow.
to use his arms to break the impact. Good shot for Bandito. Goes up, around. Don Callis, we will also hear from Timeless Tony Storm. And Swerve Strickland looking to regain some momentum as he faces off his old foe, Shane Taylor.
Yeah, it's like changing now.
Tag and Takeshita comes in.
Just about
I got to admit that,
here.
we are into this match here, and I'm really surprised how well that FTR and
Surprised?
Pro Shida working together.
And these are two tag teams, arguably two of the best tag teams in the world.
All right.
Certainly FTR,
Thank you
far
for
more time,
coming in.
tenure together than Takeshita and Carl Fletcher, but what those two men
Ooh, what a double
lack in
kill.
experience together more than make up for in
That's
terms of youth.
that's his spinning right
athletic
through button
ability.
and posing.
Look at that, just having a little bit of fun and mugging as well.
You can see momentarily there the TNT champion Adam Cole really wants to get in the ring. I don't know if he will or not. Right now, Bandito will take anybody he can. And the tag out to pick up.
Well, setting the Ring of Honor champion up high with bad intentions.
Bandito fighting back, but Dax crawls up top with him. You're looking live at Collision here on TNT, streaming on Max. Tony and Nigel with you in Seattle. Great crowd on hand. Just
Ooh,
behind
Bandito.
Bandito, the ROH World
the
Champion, who slowly gets to his feet.
No one between him and his corner. And that's why.
Adam Cole
And there you
coming
go.
in.
It's Adam Cole, baby.
The TNT champion gets his first
Adam
shot. Back
Cole
elbow.
goes to-
Got the foot up. Here comes Fletcher. Again, down he goes.
Cole relatively
elbow.
fresh, having spent most of the match on the apron.
Adam Cole, baby.
Well, here's the party he's looking for. Pow.
Nathan Zaguri.
Up on top.
Backstabber.
Backstabber. 1,
One,
2.
two
And a 2 count from the big
Go.
guy. Fletcher gets out of it.
Fast
Roderick
tag
Strong
into
coming
his
in.
normal tag team partner, Roderick Strong, the Messiah of the backbreaker here. Oh, wait a second. Oh, that was a mistake.
Big thrust kick down goes Kyle Fletcher. Dax ducked. Sends down Kyle. Or make that sends down Adam Cole.
Never heard we know.
Good standing switch by
Commotion
Strong. Another one.
switches.
A third. It's now Strong got the
Olympic
advantage.
slam.
With a following
Olympic
slam.
Jimmy Garcia coming in.
Out go both. Takeshita. Garcia. Meanwhile in the ring.
That's what they were looking for the first time. Boom, 1, 2, and a save by
Saved
Cash
by
Wheeler.
Cash.
What?
Wow.
Gotta love that collision action. And
What
fans, we want to remind
action.
you that next week, special night, we're going to be bringing you Collision.
Collision
here
on
TNT,
Thursday. I'm not going to
streaming
be
on
streaming
Max on a
that.
Thursday night. That's this coming Thursday on TNT and Max, 8/7 Central Collision. Right now, we are live here in Seattle on this
Ow.
Saturday night.
Speaking of second attempts, FTR.
Power
This
play.
must be what they had in mind for Bandito.
Absolutely. Gigantic avalanche superplex.
Oh, there's the
Oh, yeah,
splash.
that's a power play.
Oh, wait a second.
But it frog splash, but a running knee.
Running
Back to
knee.
catch.
Oh.
Good go behind Garcia. Spinning neck breaker. But a pickup behind Fletcher. Who is going to get the advantage here? Back and forth this match goes.
What a super kick.
Thrust kick. Down goes Adam Cole. Look at the body. Shoulder breaker on the knee.
Wow.
The anarchy in the arena. Let the bodies hit the floor.
And the fans voice their approval here.
This is
Gotta love
awesome.
AEW action.
How they do that
We talked
thing.
about Arena Mexico. We talked about 3 weeks away from
Hey,
All
that
In.
team swinging
Wednesday
out.
back here in Seattle live.
Oh, they been getting
Next
to
Thursday,
their
Collision,
feet.
8/7 Central on TNT. Now all 8 men rise to their feet.
A line drawn in the sand.
Happy fight.
Neither team right now seemingly with an advantage. Oh, Takeshita met with Garcia at the same time. Now they both go out of the ring. Meanwhile, Roddy had Dax down, but it's Cash coming to the rescue here.
Double teaming.
Double team.
Looking for a shadow machine.
Didn't get it.
Oh, Flex got that. Bandito.
Oh.
Faster than we can call it.
This is absolutely wild. A pickup? No, an attempt to pick up by Roddy, but Dax with that crunching knife-edge chop of his.
Here we go.
Little communication.
Communication.
Oh, throwing members of FTR together. Roderick Strong taking charge. He turns right around into a thrust kick and into the shadow machine.
No one to save him.
1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, Konosuke Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher, and FTR.
Absolute action like this that you'll only get with AEW. Wow. Jeez. Look at the body still around.
Hell of a matchup.
Good gravy. That was a good match.
And unfortunately, if you are of that mindset, FTR, Photo Star, able to expunge the earlier loss this week. Oh, but wait a second, trying to do more than that.
Right after.
See, this is absolutely bogus.
Bogus.
Yes, it's bogus. I want to use another B word, but I shouldn't.
Be careful.
This is
Get in
pathetic.
trouble with your wife.
And Cash was
FTR not concerned.
Cash
no,
calling
no,
out somebody
no,
else. I don't know what he was waving at.
Trying to get
Outrunner.
going for these guys.
From the 80s, all the way to the ring.
Running in.
Truth. Turbo.
The Outrunners coming out. Let's go.
Runners and quickly. FTR. Pull the sheet out. Take a hike. We're still good. Cash was calling that something. Reserves of his own, they never arrived.
Holy.
Who knows what Cash had in mind? As I said, it certainly wasn't the Outrunners.
Outrunners. No.
The Truth Magnum, as if they're still friends.
Ooh.
They're shocked to see him come out. raise Bandito's hand. These two teams worked out together. We saw the videos. But the Outrunners taking the side, which I think is the right side to take still to come. Timeless Tony Storm, Swerve Strickland, and Shane Taylor.
Shane Taylor coming up next.
But before we go there, let's hear from some of the women in our huge 8-man women event.
Eight women event.
Megan?
tag team.
Penelope?
Ooh.
You know what happened last time. Ty J's ready for round 2.
That's right, and there are so many more ways that we want to hurt you.
Whoa, Tekla, you thought hits hard, huh? You haven't seen nothing yet.
Athena, I'm coming for your title. But tonight, I'm coming for you.
That'd be interesting.
Thank you for accepting my invitation, Spider Lady, but I do not like you. You're crazy, and I am way bigger than you. Tonight is about Athena Elite Wrestling, baby. So
Athena
get it
Elite
together
Wrestling.
so I can have my moment. And you know what? If you do, I'll probably make you guys some minions.
Ooh. Do I smell Megan Bain versus Athena for the ROH Women's title? That match will cook out loving loud. Holy. I mean, Megan Bain. I mean, just the way Megan Bain looked at Athena. Ooh, looked like she was about to rip her head off and use it as a bowling ball. I mean, good God, goody. Ooh. Oof. I mean, and even Tekla, look, and even the way Athena talked to Tekla was like not good. Not good at all. But hold on 1 minute. I gotta get up for a minute. I'm sitting, having a little bit of a chair issue here. And just in time, as AEW is back. Coming up next is Swerve Strickland versus Shane Taylor of Shane Taylor Promotions. We got us got nothing coming up. What's up?
July in 3 weeks. She'll defend the title. The 12th of July, I'm sorry, did I say 15th?
I think be excited too. All in Texas, got
The
everybody
12th of
going.
July, of course, it's going to be all in. It'll be time.
12th of July, all in.
This is Tony Storm against Mercedes Moné, who, by the way, after Grand Slam Mexico, will come with a little bit more hardware. Let's take a look at what she had to say on Wednesday.
Mercedes Moné, what a huge night for you. Another history-making moment here in Arena Mexico. You are now 6 belts Moné, the new CMLL World Women's Champion. Congratulations.
Damn straight.
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like everybody was in the mood for celebrating this victory. Your opponent at All In Texas, Tony Storm, wanted to rain on your parade a little bit.
Tony, you think you're gonna play mind games with me? Well, I am the master of any game. So bring it. You see, tonight's win was just a little preview to what's to come at All in Texas. See, Tony, you call yourself timeless. Well, I'm iconic. I am 6 belts Moné, the conversation, the blueprint, the CEO. And the money train is on a roll. And Tony, your time? Well, it's ticking. And it's almost up. See you in Texas, bitch.
Timeless Tony Storm still to come tonight.
Whose house?
Who's house? There's Strickland coming out now. And here's Prince Nana with his coffee cup.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Prince Nana from Tacoma, Washington, weighing 230 pounds, Swerve.
Strickland coming out. Good dance. Good song and dance.
Tacoma's own former AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland. The Reebok Swerve Answer 3 available right now at champsports.com. What a reaction whenever he arrives in the ring. But you know, after some problems with he and Will Ospreay, it seems that they are now on the same page.
Perhaps in the same chapter, not the same page. The river runs deep. Certainly Strickland, big smile on his face. Got to be happy with that reaction after being on the losing end to a John Moxley roll-up. Grand Slam Mexico, and as we've said earlier, would have suffered a worse, different fate had Hangman Adam Page not come to his aid after the attempted post-match beatdown.
Called Swerve's Town tonight. Buddy Swerve better be.
Swerve better have his head on a swivel.
At his very best tonight.
He has because he's got SCP coming out.
And his opponent, accompanied by Trish Adora, Lee Moriarty, and the Infantry from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing 310 pounds, Shane Taylor.
The leader of Shane Taylor Promotions. I'm telling you, he's got his guys, the girls out here with him, but he doesn't need any help in the ring.
Certainly not that right hand from Shane Taylor with his boxing background. Able to put anybody down, but I was going to say Prince Nana not going to do much help, no matter how many cups of his coffee he drinks. With the Infantry and the Ring of Honor Pure Champion, not to mention Trish Adora here at ringside. There is strength in numbers. Swerve Strickland has his back against the wall, but arguably, Tony, that's how he likes it.
Swerve Strickland.
Weight advantage over Swerve Strickland.
Big swing. Early on,
Another miss. I'm missing some good action here.
Have a little dance. Take an aim. Swerve Strickland really looks comfortable.
Swerve Strickland has the advantage as Shane Taylor is out on the floor now. And I am trying to get it up, so bear with me, folks. You know, they say no, not that one. Try this one. See what's happening here.
Now, what is going on here? I don't know. Well, we should pay attention. What is he?
What the
Tony
heck?
Schiavone betting his life savings there. I'm not
Tony
sure who's got the
Schiavone.
money on.
Oh.
Lee Moriarty with the book.
Oh, what a flag.
Don't go anywhere. This match continues. AEW collision.
Oh, man.
I've got 8 grandkids.
Hey, grandkids.
Okay. Did you bet one of them? Sorry. Where'd you put your money?
I put money on Swerve is what I did.
Well, that might seem like a bit of a unwise
I
decision.
bet by Shane
After that
Taylor.
splash on the apron.
Oh.
Where did you get that money from?
Well, you never know when you travel. But meanwhile, take a look.
I believe I
at
hit
what
the
is happening to
Taylor.
Swerve here.
I'd be surprised if it was singles, but 100. It's not often you see this, Tony.
Look at all that money.
We thought that there'd be some kind of conflict between Shane Taylor Promotions and Prince Nana Promotions. One's got to be careful. The more he hits that apron, the more his pants fall down. Get a shot of that.
Swerve trying to battle back here.
Ooh, Swerve with the elbow.
Ricochet is going to be on commentary with us. Jet speed against the gates. Agony. Timeless Tony Storm is here. There's so much force because of the weight
Mixed trios
of
tag.
Shane Taylor on a suplex like that.
Oh, yeah. Well over 300 pounds. The way he moves it.
Oh.
Quite a
There's
sight
Strickland just been placed in the corner.
on the brow and skull. Shane Taylor.
And Taylor is pulling
Loquacious.
Swerve up.
If anything, listen to this, Tony.
This is going to be... I was going to say echoing, and that's exactly what it was.
Like the crack of a whip.
These guys are ringside. He's out of control.
Atkins having a lot of time. Hell of a time out.
Oh.
Oh, he's got the fingers. The fingers of Taylor.
Look at the fingers.
Weak spot on anybody. Oof. Certainly with the boxing background. Oh! Get about the fingers as the arm that drove the former AEW champion cover.
Two counts.
And they got a 2 count that time.
The referee.
What odds did Lee give you?
Well,
You don't even know.
I made $300.
The match isn't over yet. Gambling works.
We continue.
This
Seattle. We are on Collision
funny.
Saturday night, and right now, Shane Taylor is having his way with Swerve Strickland. 21 days away from All In, Texas.
Too much space when you're in a man. The caliber.
Oh, he's got
Swerve Strickland
Strickland going up to
Chance
the
to talk to
air.
Shane Taylor before the match. Wow!
Drop
We
kick
talk
on
about
the
the
arm.
history with Swerve Strickland, how much admiration he had this man. This was his chance
Drop
to
kick.
step up. He's getting knocked down instead.
Running knee.
Cover.
1, 2, 2
The big man
count.
comes rumbling out of that. Focusing on the arm, which is interesting, I guess. Takes away the punch, right?
Well, man has done for his right arm, right hand, excuse me.
It's not a prediction, Moriarty. That's a spoiler.
Why was
Who's
Swerve
gonna take all that money?
or Shane Taylor for that matter? I'd be a bit more concerned that the people in my corner are gambling on the match rather than paying attention.
There it goes. Headbutt. Pick up.
Choke slam.
With the bad arm, as you can see
That
it
bad
hurt
arm is
Shane
hurting.
Taylor.
Ooh. Talk about a cross arm breaker. And fingers. Stand back.
Still
Oh.
working on the arm. Pounding away, pulling.
Pulling on the fingers. Holy.
Fans still behind Swerve.
Swerve Strickland.
But the big guy is up. Got the knee up
what
under
a
the chin of
move.
Swerve. A cover.
1, 2.
Stephon Smith says only a 2 count, and that was close, Nigel.
Close, but no cigar.
Money and liquor.
You know, right now we are seeing the former AEW World Champion being pushed to the limit by this gigantic man out of Cleveland who is going to go up top.
Up top.
How about
Whoa.
this?
Never seen him go up top before. Good meeting him.
But he's
Right at the
stunned.
top.
Swerve is on the
Ooh.
middle rope.
Lee Moriarty's getting a few bets from ringside.
The show is called Collision, and that was a gigantic collision with the mat.
There's an argument over that stash of cash at ringside.
Oh.
Swerve gets gripped. Trying to kick his way out. The left knee.
Kick his way out, left knee.
Shane Taylor. Shane is over. Oh.
Big boot. Holy.
Nasty boot.
Hold
Shane
on.
Taylor needs to get out of the way here. He's on the apron. Swerve's on top.
Swerve stomp on the apron.
Oh, Swerve stomp.
Now take it off.
I think hurt more the boots or the butt to the chest
I
afterwards.
don't know. I think they probably all hurt.
And Nana at ringside, he's stuck with the cash.
Getting accosted, and here comes Swerve.
Reverse triple tornado.
Strickland lands.
First time.
Now stop.
House call. 1, 2.
For former world champion Swerve Strickland,
Look at all that. Look at all that
singles action
money.
in his AEW career.
Singles, it's $100 bills there. Just watch. First the boot and the butt to the chest as well. And turn things around. Fosbury foot to take out the infantry. And following up, seamless offense. Boom to the side of the jaw. A knockout blow, ironically, for the boxer, Shane Taylor.
With all that
But from
money.
Swerve's house, we turn to the Cathedral of Lucha Libre. This past week on Grand Slam, Mexico, saw the TBS champion Mercedes Moné add the CMLL women's title to her stash. The victory, however, was short-lived.
Goes lick.
Mina Shirakawa playing distraction. The lady in red
Nice
took the
suplex.
titles. Can she keep her own in All In?
Tony Slim looked like Cameron San Diego.
Coming up next, on AEW
We'll hear
Collision.
from
We will hear
Storm
from the
next.
queen of the silver screen. Don't go anywhere. Up next on AEW Collision, we'll hear from timeless Tony Storm.
Holy. Dang, that was one hell of a match. So Strickland with the Duke. Holy, winner, chicken parm dinner. Oh. Shoot. So we got, and we have a whole lot. Yeah, I mean it is. Tonight's collision's been good. I mean, a lot of hard-hitting action. Excuse me. Yeah, my back is hurting a little bit. Yeah, but I had a good time in the pool today. Went out on my own with the pool here. This AEW's back now. That is it. It should be back. I want to hear from Tony Storm.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless.
Oh yeah, Timeless Tony Storm. Wearing all red, coming San Diego. Bring up some serious coming San Diego vibes.
Mercedes Moné. I am disappointed in you.
Oh, disappointed.
3 weeks ago, you shook my hand and said we would have the biggest women's match of all time. And since then, you have been eating steak, playing on your telephone, and trying to kiss me. And now you are still in Mexico because you have won yet another title. Is that all I am to you? Is that all this is to you? Another trophy for your shelf, another toy for your collection?
Tony Storm's bouncing
Now, I
back
want to
here.
say this as nicely as possible. Mercedes, I am not some other motherfucker.
Wow.
I am timeless Tony Storm.
Holy.
I am the AEW Women's World Champion.
Ooh.
And if you make one false move, I am going to eat you alive.
Wow. Take him on the time counter for Simon Miller. Crowd chanting for Tony. Thinking it is Tony time.
I demand your best, Mercedes, because that is what you are. One day, my reign will be over.
True.
And there is
any
nobody
given
more
day.
deserving than you.
Oh. Tony giving Mercedes her flowers.
The day I met you, I knew what you were destined to be. You were the first woman to wrestle at Madison Square Garden, the Tokyo Dome, Wembley Stadium, and Arena Mexico. But I was the last woman to wrestle at the Wodonga Sport and Leisure Center before it got closed down for a cockroach infestation.
Never heard of that stadium, but thinking it would have been
I sincerely
an
believe
interesting stadium.
you are the greatest of all time. I am not, nor was I ever meant to be. I am a manic, neurotic, erotic, sexually questionable, consistently sweating, bottom-heavy transatlantic whore.
Whoa! Mercedes spouting some, or Tony spouting some serious factoids here. I was just eating it up.
And when this belt is in my bosom, I make magic happen.
Ooh.
So unless you plan on pulling a rabbit from your snatch, I highly doubt you can say the same.
Ooh.
So at all in front of the entire world, and that little girl watching from home, you will look me in the eye, and you will realize that I'm gonna have to beat you, and you're gonna have to kill me!
Whoa. What does Tony Storm say? Ooh. Holy, Tony Storm gave her one heck of a promo there.
Some things are beyond description. One thing I do know, what a match is going to be on July 12th at All In. Tony Storm, Mercedes Moné will finally collide.
Ooh.
Quite a moment, I cannot wait. 21 days away.
Fans, recently on social media, you may have seen that the MXM Collection and Taya Valkyrie wanted another shot at the conglomeration. Well, the conglomeration, we understand, has a new man. And here he comes right now.
Conglomeration.
Word of the day is Mayan.
A hologram.
This is a mixed trios contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Teotihuacan, Mexico,
four-way match over Ricochet, Mascara Dorada, and Leo Rush at Mexico City. And now, here's his partner.
From Long Island, New York, Willow Nightingale.
And with Willow Nightingale out, as we said, he is the newest member of the conglomeration. 25-0 in his AEW career that started right here on this broadcast.
Reach for the sky, boy.
From the newest member, the craziest.
And from Sandy Ford, Delaware, weighing 229 pounds.
AEW history. And if Taya Valkyrie
Bobby Edwards is the
and the
closest
MXN
ever
Collective are looking for some revenge, well, they're going to have their hands full because there you see the one and only hologram.
Hologram.
And their opponents, accompanied by
Johnny TV will come out.
Talk about the one and only. There is no one on God's green earth like Taya Valkyrie. They broke the mold when they made her stunning, incredible, the first lady. Menage à trois.
Now, this is a very different conglomeration than MXM. And Taya Valkyrie faced before when Ishii was part of them. Now it's hologram, and the two women will start. Taya Valkyrie.
Taya
Might play
Millo's
to their
getting it
advantage.
off.
Very different styles. Ishii and hologram. Style. Taya Valkyrie. Ooh, turned her back, right into
Nice
the clothesline. As a
clothesline.
result,
Go behind the fence, crash you like you hit a wall after energy drink. Breakthrough with iDrink, the clean, crash-free productivity drink that enhances
Big
focus
boost
down to
by
without
Taya
caffeine or stimulants.
Valkyrie.
Grab yours now at iDrink.com and use promo code AEW15 for 50%
Ooh,
off your
Terrence
order.
Goodwill.
Shoulder tackle that time by Willow Nightingale. Cover
Body
one. Got a one count that time.
Valkyrie quickly over to tag in the towering Mason
Oh,
Manor.
Mason Morgan and
And he's got to
Hologram coming
contend
in.
with the incredible hologram.
Ooh.
Often you see a man of Madden's size, stature, with that grace and style, but instead,
Hologram with a drop kick.
Yeah, he is an unbelievable physical specimen. I don't think there's any question about that.
man looks like a small child beside him.
No,
I've never seen him without his mask, though. He might be.
stop. Gavangiri up on top.
Drop kick.
Stick him.
Drop kick the head out the
Excuse
ring.
me.
Shotgun drop kick.
Comes the iron sheik.
Off the ropes. Look at hologram go.
Nice to hear her.
Takedown after hitting the ropes.
Hologram probably going high.
Now he's going to take flight.
Oh, tope to
sword
the
came to
seat
there
of
to
my
Madden.
sword.
And ate the rising headbutt because of it.
Oh, pick
Oh,
up.
spinning
Down
slam.
goes hologram. This match continues on TNT and streaming on Max.
What a centerfold Taya Valkyrie makes. And what a husband in Johnny TV. More than happy to let Taya
Hologram coming
team
in.
with MXM.
We've got a standoff at ringside, as you can see on the left there. And meanwhile, Madden just hammering hologram.
Yeah, the Tiger, Johnny TV, always dressed to the nines.
Yeah, speaking of great athletic specimens, Johnny TV, holy smokes.
Right? Ian Tiger,
Hologram being slammed into the
Valkyrie,
barricade.
when did they ever win the genetic lottery?
There you see jet speed, gates of agony with Ricochet on commentary. You know what? there's so many things that makes AEW great, but I think it all gets down to the athleticism that we have in our athletes.
Here from Don Callis
He's
tonight.
not one of those, but we're going to be hearing from him as well.
Right now, Briscoe and Nightingale trying to come over, and that's just going to make things a little bit tougher for Hologram.
I got it all fades in the
There's
tag
nobody in his
coming
corner
up
to make the tag.
tonight.
In comes Mansoor.
And so we're coming in.
Leg drop. 1, 2.
Two count, nonchalant cover.
8 women all-star tag match still to come tonight. This is what I'm talking about. We got phenomenal athletes on display here tonight in each and every match.
Just a tagline where the best wrestle top to bottom.
I'm thinking that 8-man tag match is going to be the main event.
Stomping the proverbial mud hole into the left shoulder of Hologram. Lying limp and listless in the corner. No, here's Johnny TV.
Johnny TV trying to go for the mask.
Pulling off the jaw, the chin. I don't know if he's reaching for the mask or not. Oh, got a right arm in.
He wants to wear it, Tony.
I would ask for what purpose there's an elbow drop, but I don't want your answer. 1, 2.
Two count.
It's one of those parties you never get invited to.
Tag, and here is Big Madden.
Big
Elbow
Madden
drop.
coming in.
1, 2.
Two
And a
count
2 count.
again.
Hologram strongly on the back foot now. As Madden, vicious chop.
You have to admit, look at Taya Valkyrie.
Valkyrie with a hard chop.
Open hand chops that time.
Tag made with just the tip. Mine out the gutter.
Right to this. That's pretty inventive.
Head in the bum. No harm done.
You don't see that every day, and you don't want to see it every day,
Who
to be honest
knows?
with you, but it's effective. Meanwhile,
Bowling
Hologram,
too
the newest
ugly.
member of the conglomeration, is being pounded here by all members. MXM and Taya Valkyrie and Johnny on the outside.
Oh, this could be the end of it.
Hologram.
Hologram, if he doesn't make a tag soon.
Into Madden, Hologram.
DDT.
Floats over to a DDT. Looks to make a tag. Mansoor is in.
Right on the feet. Go through. Tag in the redneck kung fu guy.
Briscoe fired up. After the
Redneck
match
kung
with
fu.
O'Connor. Suffering a bit of a post-match attack. Now looking to get back some payback from someone else.
In the grasp of Madden, but no. Got the feet up.
Leaping.
Gavin that time.
Redneck Kung Fu, very effective.
You're not kidding, it's effective. Down goes Mansoor face first. Big chop. Madden is in.
Briscoe in control.
He's going to hit the ropes on the far side.
Nice drop
Running
there.
drop kick. The fans are loving every bit of this.
Valkyrie distracting the officials so that Johnny TV.
Double teaming by Briscoe gets hammered in the back of the
Briscoe
head.
got him in the back of the head.
Meanwhile, here,
Hologram
back in.
coming in. Kung Fu. Spanish fly.
Slide from Hologram.
That's fired up Valkyrie. Oh, yes.
Valkyrie.
Nice to Hero. The Hurricane Rana.
Celebrating, but watch out from behind. It's Willow. Pick up.
Under the pine.
Wait a minute.
Oh, look at the eyes.
Little redneck kung fu.
Look at the teeth.
Pounds for the Elms.
Pick up.
Oh, this is how he won the 4 million pesos.
UF. Spinning, round he goes. Tapping the screen as he does. Whoa, what's he doing?
Mansoor is down.
The chicken from his favorite
Froggy
perch.
Bow.
The Froggy Bow. 1, 2, 3.
Reach for the sky, boy.
Hologram, Willow Nightingale,
What excitement. The fans giving it up. Hologram.
Good.
Here is Lexi Nair. Lexi.
Chris Statlander, we just saw Willow Nightingale score a victory alongside.
Statlander upset.
Are we really going to do this every single week? Everyone loves Willow, but when was the last time I wrestled? Is it going to be in that all-star 8-woman tag team match tonight? Didn't think so. So if you think I'm going to stand here and talk about how important everyone else is, you're dead wrong, Lexi.
Ooh.
I hate to say I told you so, but...
Enough! You shut your grimy little mouth, Yuta! I know who you are, and I know what this is, and if you think I want any part of it, then you better get out of my face!
Whoa, you there.
All right, Chris.
To get out!
Whoa. Uh-oh. Ooh, Moxley. Moxley and Statlander.
Ever let anybody tell you who you are or what you're worth.
Whoa. Will we see Chris Statlander joining the
Ladies and
Death
gentlemen, we
Rider?
continue. Let's bring in, along with members of his family, Don Callis.
Oh boy, Don Callis coming out.
Given the acrimonious relationship between Tony and Callis, this is certainly going to be difficult. You could hear vociferous response, as always, to Callis. Arguably one of the most hated men in AEW history, certainly after what he did, what he directed, the hands of Okada, now rehabilitating Kenny Omega. Sure, Callis is going to have plenty to say about that.
Don Callis, what happened recently?
Let me cut you off, Shivani. Because I've got a very special announcement.
Oh, very special announcement.
I'd like to introduce to you the greatest wrestler in the history of New Japan. Better than Ricky Dozon. Better than Inoki. Better than Muto. Better than Tanahashi. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest member of the non-Callis family.
Oh, new member.
The Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada!
What the heck? Kazuchika Okada is no longer with the Elite? Dang.
The Continental Champion The title on his shoulder, all in Texas, just 3 weeks away.
Wow.
July 12th, live on pay-per-view.
Okay.
His title, Kenny Omega's international title, both on the line. We will crown the first ever unified champion, Olivia Omega. Or will it be Okada? The final chapter of this tenured story.
Surrounded with the microphone again.
What we saw happen during... Let me just interrupt you one more time.
Oh boy.
Okada-san and I would like to show you some very special footage. Roll the tape!
After the contract had been signed, striking, brutal, shockingly graphic.
Very graphic.
Omega seriously hurt.
That was one of the more despicable, one of the worst things. You could almost smell the diverticulitis coming out of his mouth. And you're here laughing about a guy spitting up blood. What is wrong with you? You know, I'm sick and tired of you coming out here every week and talking bad about me and about Okada and about this family. Like the sleazy feline that you are.
Ooh. Sleazy feline.
But I'm here, we're here to talk about Kenny Omega. Kenny, how does it feel to know that your greatest opponent, Okada, and the man who knows all your weaknesses, Don Callis, have teamed up against you? I know, Kenny, you're laying in a hospital bed right now. I know you're laying in a hospital bed right now.
Yeah, definitely some mystery.
With tubes coming out of your guts. And with a colostomy bag hanging out of the bed. I don't think Okada, he's going to make it to All In. But Kenny, if you make it to All In to wrestle the greatest wrestler in the history of Japan, Okada, if you make it, know that you will be truly alone. Because you don't have any friends. You see, you destroyed your relationship with the Bucks. You destroyed your relationship with me. You are alone in this world, and you don't have one friend left.
But I think he does.
Whoa. Hold up now. Now, Don Callis, my lord, would you please shut the hell up? You sound stupid, you weird-looking bastard. Say Kenny Omega has no friends? Well, I'll be damned. I'm his friend. But you know what? I'm not his only friend.
Wait a second. It is Kota Ibushi! Kenny Omega's old tag team partner from Japan! One half of the Golden Lovers! He's not alone anymore! Oh boy! Oh, this certainly changes things! Alexander trying to take Ibushi out and instead.
Missed the kick, missed the punch.
Perfect strike.
Right to the ear.
Omega has back up.
Okada is stunned. Okada is gingerly stepping into the ring. Briscoe and Alexander are long gone. DC and Okada.
Oh!
Hockey fight again.
Okada and Ibushi trading in the center. Kenny Omega's opponent at All In Texas. Flattened. Sent to the outside. What will happen come All In Texas? 3 weeks away. Without going anywhere, we got plenty more action. Tag team action. Jet speed against the gates of agony. Next on AEW Collision.
Yeah, so the eight women tag team match is gonna be the final match on the card, which should be good. Kota Ibushi, wow. Briscoe just had a match, so he just came out and like eyeing his only friend. All of a sudden, boom. And we're back with Collision. Jet Speed versus the Gates of Agony, which should prove to be an interesting match.
We're back. We are live. A fight has broken out. It broke out backstage. And there you see the workhorsemen.
Well, we saw last week these teams saying they were ready to fight. They're certainly ready now.
Big Bill and the Bad Apple. And the workhorsemen. This is was not a scheduled match. It's just a brawl on the outside. Anthony Henry getting a burst of speed around the ring. But Big Bill.
Good Lord.
Perfect lane down to Anthony Henry.
Well, last week on Collision. television, we saw both these teams take their first shots at each other.
J.D. Drake got hammered in the back by Brian Keith, the Bad Apple. And a fight that broke out backstage has continued here.
Now this is where Big Bill and Brian Keith are in their element. They love a good street fight.
Whoa. Well, you know what? This is what the Workhorsemen wanted. You talked about that. And now Anthony Henry trying to cover up.
Cover up J.D. Drake, whose head was slammed on the ring steps like a melon.
That sledgehammer blow by Bill was incredible. Anthony Henry is coming back off of an injury.
By the looks of things, the two members of the learning tree are looking to teach a lesson.
I have no idea. No idea what the plan is here, but obviously the plan is to use these chairs.
At all, Tony. It seems pretty obvious to me what they're going to do. Yeah. God!
Give me the mic. Give me the mic.
Shoot him away to set.
Christian Cage is trying.
From Father's Day, the patriarch, I believe.
Yep.
Come on, Seattle. You know it, I know it. The only two good things ever come out of the state of Washington are the matriarch and my son, Nick. So again, show us some damn respect. As for you two, listen, I like a good backstage brawl as much as the next person, but when it spills out to the arena and eats up my airtime, then I have a real problem with it. Especially when I was coming out here to make a huge announcement. But come to think of it, you might want to stand there and listen with the rest of these sweat hogs, because it's going to be a pretty damn good one.
Ooh, this could be interesting.
Now, it's no secret the last couple months, my son Nick has been wrestling at a godlike pace. And believe me when I tell you, that has everything to do. Shut your mouths while I'm conducting business. Believe me when I tell you, that has everything to do with my guidance. Yet there's still people that have the audacity to mistake friction for building mental toughness, but the proof speaks for itself. As my son Nick stands here as the youngest champion this company has ever seen. So I say, why stop there? Why not keep going? Why not keep making more history? I think it's time for my son Nick to start walking beside me instead of behind me. I think it's time Nick and I embark on a journey that takes us to the top, a journey that will see us become the first ever father and son AEW Tag Team Champions.
I'm sorry, did you say that is your son? Yeah. Maybe your adopted son. Because if all the things that I've heard about Mama Wayne are true, that kid's real father could be literally anybody. It could be that guy right there. Oh yeah, what about that guy right there? Wait a sec, wait. Dead ringer. Oh my God, that could be your father right there. There he is. Oh, you don't like what I'm saying? You don't like what I'm saying? How about you two come down to this ring right now and we can do it right here.
First of all, there'll be nothing of the sort happening in Seattle tonight, so... Oh, you want to see it, do you?
I want to see it.
Let me ask you a question, Big Bill. Is that you talking, or is that the bottle talking?
Ooh.
Did you fall off the weekend Did you fall off the wagon this weekend, huh? Did you go on a little bit of a bender?
Oh,
huh? Maybe you just fried too many brain cells because I don't think you realize who you're talking to. You don't call the shots around here. I do. I am the patriarch Christian Cage. We are the patriarchy. We run AEW. I am the face of TNT now and forever.
Well, they just confronted one of the top teams, and they say Christian and Nick, they are going to be World Tag Team Champions.
Get out of here, you too. Looking at you, get out of here.
Hold on.
Excuse me, Billy Gunn, Anthony Bowens, if I could take a moment
Not
of your...
now, Brittany. Can we just get this? Thank you. Dude, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle. I know you've been struggling with this. I get it. Promise you I get it.
Are supposed to be helping me. Every week you're supposed to be helping me get better. Do you want me to turn into Max Caster?
Dude, I got kicked in the face. Blaze kicked me in the face and threw me on the thing.
Come on,
That's not my...
We need to get our act together quick, because I am the pride of professional wrestling. I need to climb the ladder in this company, and I need to win.
I know that.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Well, that happened after Summer Blockbuster, of course, last week after that loss by Anthony Bowens to Kyle. And I'm telling you, Anthony Bowens has a lot of ambition.
Ambition. A lot of potential.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ricochet!
And I can understand his frustration, really I can. How about tonight? Kota Ibushi shows up. Christian Cage makes a play for he and Nick to become World Tag Team champs.
A lot going on. Of course, that would make one think of Grand Slam Mexico. 4 million pesos that Ricochet was unable to acquire.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, the Jet, Kevin Knight, and Speedball, Mike Bailey.
They are Jet Speed. By the way, Ricochet, who made his entrance, will join us here on commentary, which is always a delight. As he makes his way to the broadcast desk, we take a look at Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight. Nigel McGinnis here with you.
Nigel, you look great. Great shirt. You look great.
Thank you.
And their opponents, Bishop Khan and Toa Leona, the Gates
Gates of Agony coming out.
of Agony.
The Gates of Agony come out. What did I ever do to you,
Like a
Ricochet?
couple superstars right here.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you did.
Mexico, I mean, how much can Leo Rush drop the ball? I mean, you had it in your hands.
Right. You know what? Everywhere that I go, people are... Tony Schiavone, do you know how many people are asking me every single day who's going to be a part of my group? I have people stopping me at the gas station, at the bus stop, at the library, at the mall, asking me who's going to be good enough to join my group. And I can tell you who it's not going to be. That little pest, Leo Rush. Actually, Andretti, if you're listening to me, you can go ahead and thank Leo Rush for being so disrespectful that he ruined any chances that you guys would ever have of joining me, ever.
Well, you heard it here.
And there you see some of our events coming up in Cleveland, Cincinnati, London, Ontario. Tickets at AEWTRX.com. Meanwhile, take a look at what this big guy do. This is a man amongst men.
You can hear it from over here. And you know, it makes it even better that it's on Speedball. It just for some reason, doesn't it feel better, Tony, that it's on Speedball?
No, not for me. I mean, maybe for you. Why does it make you feel? I mean,
why not look at a little
Bailey
face? Isn't it just good for punching and slapping?
Oh, the kid's
so quick, so fast, so much offense. And here is Kevin Knight, the Atlanta native. Look at the elevation he gets. Strong legs.
Well, you can't arm drag him. See, that shows you how dumb he is.
Well, you got to try. Drop kick and out goes.
Yeah, you can do that.
They got left.
Leona and Bishop Khan, big scoop and slam. Watch out from behind, Kevin Knight. Looking the wrong way.
He got lucky.
Gurry got him in the back of the head. Kevin Knight rolls through. Oh, lands on the knees of Bishop Khan.
Smart, see?
Yeah,
He
you
was
like what
baiting
you
the
see
man,
here,
baiting the
Ricochet.
man.
Could you see the game?
Bishop Khan is
The right attitude.
Not only Bishop Khan is one of the most powerful, one of the most athletic men you will find in any. All going up top. Oh, cut off of the pass by Toledo. He knocked him out of midair.
Good to me. That looks good to me.
Easy,
It looks good to me. It looks good to me. I like.
holy.
Have to. I'm not here to look good and talk.
All right, Ricochet, enough of the fans here. Did that make the
I mean, look at the little splat on the ground right here. Look good to me.
Cover.
1, 2. Got a 2 count.
Little splat on the ground.
Leona got up close and personal with you there, Ricochet.
Sure did.
He sure is a fearsome and formidable opponent.
That's because they trust you.
They trust you.
Absolutely. They know what I can bring.
Both of these men, incredible physiques.
Ooh, nice
Kevin Knight.
jawbreaker.
You know, that Kevin Knight, that guy, he just keeps...
Oh, wow. That was not a lariat. That was just a punch with the bicep is what that was.
So come on, Ricochet, give us a scoop here. What do you have to do to have a body like you, to have your agility?
I mean, honestly, you gotta be born with it, brother. You gotta be born with it. This is
gotta be born with it.
Not everybody can have what I got.
Here's a cover. 1, 2. It's amazing that Kevin Knight got out of that.
There you are, Tony.
Hey, no, what happened was he let him up. He wants to. That's what happened.
Just watch this. Bam! Driving through Knight.
Good. Look at that look. That's for the highlight reel, I can tell you that. Look at this. Pick up. Right now, the gates of agony are just running right through Jets.
Avi Edwards was like, yikes.
Absolutely.
What do you expect? These guys are superstars. These guys are powerful. They're going to dominate these two. They're going to go on, and they're just going to dominate the whole thing.
You're overlooking jet speed. For what reason?
Because for one, I've already taken care of these guys. Me, the young, all of us, we've already taken care of these guys. So why? Look at these two. They're next. These guys are the stepping stools. That's what That's what I'm going to call. That's their tag. Jet speed. No longer they're called the step stools.
Oh, the step stools. Tag is made.
Write that down, Tony.
Yeah.
Write it down.
A minute to memory.
Step stools.
Step stools.
That's step and that's stool.
Stop.
I love it.
Oh, please.
That's it. That's the tag team stool sample. That's stool. That's it.
That is very bad.
That's great.
Write that down as well, Tony.
I'll commit that to memory too.
Doing your job for you.
Good
You need a
gravy.
raise. Nigel, you need a raise. Look at this.
Elbow.
Kevin Knight here.
Nice. Bringing it up on the drop
Raise
throw.
his level of offense. Oh!
Ooh, shotgun drop kick.
You worried about the wrong thing.
We are live. We are in Seattle on Collision, and we are seeing so much action here in the tag team division. Big Bill and Brian Keith have been asking for top tag team competition tonight. They settled what started last week between them and the Workhorsemen, and they were confronted by the team that says they're destined to be the first ever father and son tag team champions, the Patriarchy. Christian Cage and Nick Wayne. Now we have two of the top teams coming here on TNT in this great match. Gates of Agony against Jet Speed here on Collision Night, and we're here with the notorious Ricochet.
Nice drop kick.
Kevin Knight makes the big tag.
I'm tired. You was talking for a long time. I'm glad you finished. Anything else? Let's go.
Nice kick by T-Ball Bailey. Friend of the community.
Awkward landing on the legs.
Awkward
Not the desired
landing.
intention.
Superstar press, rapid fire kicks.
Whoa.
The big Bishop Khan.
Elbow. Nice coming Jerry.
People might bet you're not wearing shoes, Ricochet.
I think it adds more targets for me to target. That's what it means. Targets on my toes.
That's really
break some toes.
And
Leone up and over. Whoa.
See, it's going to take more than that, though. It's going to take more than that, though.
Corleone hit the top of the ring post on the other side. He is still down, leaving Bishop Khan against two men here.
Oh, but Leon.
Oh, here he comes.
There we go.
Clubbing shot in the back of the head. He goes after Kevin Knight. And he catches Speedball.
Look at, are you watching this?
Yes, I am.
Fallaway slam, slow and drop. Yeah.
You've got to be impressed.
Very impressed. As a person who is very impressive, I am very impressed.
Might be looking at Ricochet's crew.
Double team.
Double team.
Once again, everybody is asking me. Look, you should see my social media. It's all over the world. People are asking me. It's honestly a worldwide frenzy. It was the biggest thing since Beatlemania. Honestly, people are asking me every single day.
What a
Open the
headbutt.
gates, but it was interrupted by Kevin Knight,
And then look at it.
and he's wiped out.
Now look at it. Yep.
Kevin Knight with
I hope
a
it was worth it.
Typically
open gates
dominating
again.
performance by the Gates of Agony.
I think Kevin Knight was knocked out before the open the
Oh,
gates. Now look at Kevin Knight.
DDT.
What an incredible move by Knight.
I was.
Oh.
A counter move, sending down both Toa and Bishop Khan.
Double drop kick.
To the top.
What is
Oh,
happening?
over top.
What is happening?
Cody Rose.
What they call
What is happening?
heroes.
You are seeing a great young
What happened is they started
dynamic
cheating
team.
because they were working together on one person at the same time in the ring together, obviously cheating.
So only took 2 men to take down Bishop Khan.
Bishop Khan is. Oh, man.
Brainbuster pickup.
Lung blower.
Lung blower.
1, 2, kick out.
Oh, what? Like we said earlier, what great
Jay
tag team
is
action
beside
we are
himself.
having here tonight, and we're having here in AEW.
A blunderhook? No.
Underhook couldn't complete.
Speedball tries to get out of it. Oh, got the
Knees.
knees into the midsection of Bishop Khan.
Come on.
What a match. Kevin Knight's trying to pull himself off.
What a kick.
Spin heel kick.
Heel kick.
Tag is made.
Since they started cheating now, the whole thing is over.
Kevin Knight on top. Bishop
Kevin
Khan is prone.
Knight.
But Bishop Khan got the knees up and knocked it off.
1,
1, 2,
2, 3.
Kevin Knight.
Speed with the win.
Speedball, Mike Bailey, and the Jet, Kevin Knight.
Jet Speed gets the win.
Oh, heck yeah.
Of one of the biggest, most powerful teams
We see, Tony, we don't have to. We see.
in all of AEW.
We can obviously see. Everyone saw.
Coming up
Ricochet is
next, our
beside
main event,
himself.
an all-star 8-woman tag match live on Collision.
8-woman tag team match is coming up next. Whoa. I mean, this has been one fantabulous collision. They don't call it collision for nothing, folks. Yeah, they don't call it collision for nothing. think we're gonna wait out rather quickly after collision's over with, so I'm looking to see who I can elevate to. I seem like the ref's still on. Of course, there is always my good friend, it's Rachel, with, she's playing a little Call of Duty Warzone now. She played Valorant earlier. I know because I was in her stream earlier. But there's also exploring. Where that's all learn. Hopefully this is a good. This is a good collision. And the 8-man tag and the 8-woman tag match is going to be rather interesting too. And we got 9 minutes for this 8-woman tag match.
It's main event time on Collision live from Seattle. Let's go to the ring.
Techless.
Your main event is an all-star 8-woman tag team contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Vienna, Austria, the Toxic Spider, Tekla.
This talented Austrian has come into AEW with an immense confidence.
Techless. Oh,
So
wow.
talented.
Yeah, Tekla is very talented from what I've seen of her. And I've only seen a little bit of it too.
Joining her, the super bad girl, Penelope Ford, and
Hey, Coach, thanks for the raid.
Yes,
How was your
quite an
stream?
allegiance.
Hey, Ray, the ball
They
is
have
to
been
Ray. Welcome
nothing
in.
short of dominating in the AEW women's division. But if you want to talk domination, there is
Hoping you had a
perhaps no
good
more
stream,
dominant champion
Cole.
in the world today.
And oh, by the way,
from Dallas, Texas, she is the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, the Fallen Goddess, Athena.
One of the more divisive
yeah, you got
female
the
wrestlers in
Coach.
the world, the Ring of Honor Women's
You're doing
World
fine,
Champion,
Coach. Having
a dominant
a
champion.
wonderful, just watching a wonderful collision episode.
Surely, Ring of Honor men's champion Bandito earlier.
Athena coming out. Yeah, we got Athena. Hey, Nick.
What a match these two had last weekend with Penelope. And, of course,
I'm hardcore straight edge, my friend. As we see Queen Aminata coming out now after KJ. And I'm gonna switch servers. Boom, boom. But hey Nick, you missed Kota Ibushi coming out.
Incredible matchup last week
Working in Robert versus Cindy Rose and Persephone this Thursday.
Thursday night.
Global Wars.
It'll be Athena in red velvet together against Persephone and Thunder Rosa.
Ooh.
That's at Ring of Honor Club. And that is coming up on
All
Thursday
these women
night, so make sure you join us for that.
These women are just staring each other down. Thunder Rosa
Seeing a little bit more cohesion. We heard Athena earlier tonight calling AEW Athena Elite Wrestling and said that if her teammates help her out, she might make them minions.
Right now, Penelope
Ford.
Ring with Queen Aminata. And there's a roll through that time. And a shotgun drop kick on the back.
Nice drop kick.
Super bad, super good so far.
Picking up Queen Aminata, who escapes. Snapmare takeover.
Snapmare.
Using her strength.
It's a great all-star matchup earlier tonight and plenty more rivalries combining here.
Megan Bain just
You
hoisting
picked up Queen Aminata up.
The shades of last week.
Nice drop.
Saw
Nice
JJ
super
pick up
kick
the victory.
by NIJ.
It was our first match together, first win
Tekla
since January of
going after
2023. That was 10 days ago. At Summer Blockbuster picking up that win. Here's Spider Tekla. And look at Thunder Rosa go at it.
Tekla absolutely dominant in her first two outings. And speaking of dominant, the Ring of Honor
Hey,
Women's Champion
Hinder.
Athena, the longest reigning champion in Ring of Honor history. The only blemish on her record.
Hey.
That one loss to the TBS champion Mercedes Moné in
I'm
the
not
Owen
gooning,
Hart
you
Foundation
goober.
tournament earlier this year.
Over 900 days title reign. That's phenomenal. That really is.
As we see,
Penelope is on one corner.
One corner.
Queen Aminata's on the other. All the other ladies, all the other 6 ladies down.
Ooh. Who's gonna?
Continues on TNT and streaming on Max.
Penelope Ford and Queen Aminata are standing. Now they're going at it.
Aminata and Ford turning things around for their respective teams. But it's Ford who pushes forward with that momentum.
Push Aminata into the ring or into the ring
And
post.
Megan Bain will roll into the ring.
Looking to make Aminata bow down, and that's no easy task.
No, it's not, but right now she is dominating her. And here comes Penelope with a handspring. Using her gymnastics background tag. And here is Athena.
Athena
Nice
coming
cohesion.
in.
Ring of Honor Women's Champion. Whoa!
Another
Not to be
handspring.
outdone. Handspring of her own. To Megan Bain.
I love this.
Hey, Danielle Bellini.
Danielle_Bellini just followed.
Thanks for the follow. Hoping you're enjoying the stream
Such
so
depth
far.
of talent in the women's division. As we saw the AEW Women's Champion earlier, Toni Storm will be facing off
Hey,
against the
Danielle,
TBS
how's it
champion.
going?
Among other titles, Mercedes Moné
Hey,
at
Athena
All
with the
just
mountain
3 weeks
pound.
away.
Going, yelling at the ref. Police go to the inside. I close the official.
Is absolutely scared
Ooh,
and
what a
intimidated by no
pun.
one. That was a big shot by Queen, and now here comes
Anna Jay coming in. Ooh.
Queen is out.
Nice J kick.
Heel kick.
Okay, Hinder, time is going.
Leg lariat that
Leg
time.
lariat.
Pick up. Oh, no. It's Spider Tekla.
Toxic Spider.
Toxic Spider versus
Thunder Rosa, who draws in Penelope Ford.
Yep.
Draws in Ty Mello.
Carmelo is in.
You can see where this is going.
Megan Bain is in, and now
who's gonna win?
Stalemate.
Both
sides. Neither side can get advantage, understandably so.
Like a scrum in rugby.
It really is.
Nobody willing to give up, but
now they're going to peel off.
They peel up and they're going after each other.
Pick up on either end. Athena, Megan Bain.
What the hell?
I think they're just trying to show each other up, but why not?
Athena is holy.
This 8-woman tag team match continues here live on Collision.
I want to see this. I want to see Athena versus Megan Bain.
Two of the most dominant women in the AEW Women's Division. Ring of Honor World Women's Champion Athena and Megan Bain, who came very close to taking the title from Toni Storm.
Athena's got to stand, and Megan Bain, they have to stay on the same page if they want to win this match. Seemingly, they've not.
Here it is, a rematch from last week.
Absolutely, and that was a battle. Tekla.
Got that kick again by Tekla.
That's a thrust kick.
Oh.
And the Austrian goes in. Queen moves out of the way. Foot to the face. Tekla up on top.
Tarantula.
Look at this. Just trying to choke out Queen Amanada, who falls to the ring in the center.
A Black Widow hanging.
Tekla is...
Stay with us, fans. We're staying with this as long as it takes.
One count only. Whoa. DJ. Secondary. Put on first line.
Don't forget, we're back next Thursday here on Collision. Snap suplex by Queen Amanada. Tekla up, she turns around. Thought she had a chance to make a tag. Big headbutt by Queen. And boy, barely got out of that.
Athena just reaching through the bottom of middle row.
Yeah, that's good.
To interfere with Mike Posey's count.
Yeah, what did you what did you think of Collision so far?
Thunder Rosa, Anna Jay in the corner, and a tag. And we are going to see Ty Mello come in.
And Penelope Ford hockey style again.
Both women battling a swing and a miss.
Squared elbow.
That is.
And a left DDT.
Swinging DDT.
Spiked up.
1, 2, and a save by Megan Bain.
Almost 2.
Whoa.
So much happening in this awesome all-star match. Watch this.
Unbelievable Megan Bain. The fans are up on that show of raw power. But down she goes.
Pegasus wide open for the jumping knee strike.
Absolutely.
Mello, I believe, the legal competitor for her team. And look, in her corner, former AEW Women's Champion.
Reaching out.
Makes the tag. Thunder Rosa is in
there.
Thunder
Rosa and Athena.
And look, Rosa said she was coming for the Ring of Honor Women's title. Getting a taste of it now.
Athena knows all about that.
Athena, punch, elbow. Thunder Rosa is tough. This is on TNT, coach. And this is the main event.
Honor World Champion going at it right now.
Oh, what a kick by Athena. And Zagiri.
Athena has held onto that Ring of Honor Women's title for so long.
Oh, what a drop kick.
That time. Athena. Pulling herself up. Thunder Rosa clubs her from behind. Reverse neck breaker.
Nice.
Thunder Rosa back up.
Meta Meta.
Oh my God! In the jaw. Thunder Rosa can win this right now. One, two. No, a save by Penelope. Well, fans, we are back here in Seattle on Wednesday.
Oh, what a good. What a good. Matrix and then
I don't know if
recover.
you'll get much better action than that. Kota Ibushi will be with us as he returns to Dynamite. Oh, package power driver. What a shocker seeing Kota Ibushi come out tonight. He will be with us on Dynamite on Wednesday. Megan Bain.
He's looking for a fight come Wednesday.
Why wouldn't he?
We got a fight in our main event.
DDT. Whoa.
IWGP Heavyweight Champion and Spider Tekla right down.
Oh, look at this.
Pick up. Oh, Lord.
What a
whiplash. Vicious.
These women are leaving it all in the ring. Pick up. Look at this from the champion.
Stone pile driver. Whoa.
A tombstone, but no, it's Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa.
Plane spin into Death Valley Driver.
The DVD.
Oh no! Come on,
the distraction, Mo.
The belt slides in. Where did that come from? Wait a minute. Who was that? That was Red Velvet, the Ring of Honor World Television Champ, who slid the belt in. And there she is.
Here are your winners: Penelope Ford, Megan Bain, Tekla, and Athena.
They'll be teaming up at Global Wars
on Thursday night. You're right. And she helps out Athena get the win here on Collision. Well, as we head now to July 12th,
good match,
21 days
though.
away, we have seen some spectacular action. I don't think there's any question in my mind
Holy, what a man.
that the athletes are absolutely ready,
Exactly,
prepared for All In Texas. Oh, and by the way, regardless of what Don Callis will say, Kenny Omega, I know Kenny Omega, he may be down right now, but he will be there 21 nights from tonight, as well as John Moxley and Hangman Adam Page, Tony Storm, versus
KJ is
Ladies Renee for the winning women's title, and yes. And then, and breaking news, the gauntlet match, Casino Gauntlet match coming up at All In Texas. We will see a Wednesday night back here in Seattle.
Holy, what a match. I give all of Collision basically I think I'm gonna give Collision a 7.5 out of 10. I mean, it had everything. And what is it with Chris Statlander and Wheeler Yuta? Is Yuta trying to bring Statlander into the Death Riders? And if so, what does Marina Shafir have to say about it? Very interesting to see. Very interesting that. Hey, thanks Danielle. Actually, if you stick around, we'll be getting a raid pretty soon because I'm going to be leaving in a few minutes. But you know, we're just having a lot of fun here. I'll be on Tuesday for NXT and Wednesday for Dynamite, so stick around again. And actually, I think I'm gonna head to bed now. So we have a couple of people coming on. It would, yes, so we have my first kill as well. She's a good friend, another just chatting streamer. She has a good community as well. She's from Vegas, so she's got a whole lot of good things going on. And yeah, so we may raid her, we might raid. It's Rachel who plays Valorant, so and Call of Duty. Matter of fact, Rachel's playing Call of Duty Warzone right now. So we got a whole lot of stuff. And ouch. Let's see just what's up with her for now. Her stream's starting soon. What the heck? The first girl has a link. Wondering what that link is. Yeah, so she's not even on as of yet. OneDrive link. No thanks. And actually, yeah, let's see what. Oh, we also have Lauren's playing Call of Duty as well. So actually, I think we'll head towards Rachel because I had promised her that I would send a raid out her way. But I will be on Tuesday for WWE NXT. Hold on a minute. Yeah, so we have Rachel with yeah, so we got it's Rachel ongoing, so definitely hop on and have fun, say hi, don't be a douche nozzle. And until Tuesday, I must bid you adieu. Until then, goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bang! We'll see you Tuesday for WWE NXT.